Okay, hang on. Okay, hi guys. So, who likes this Mr. Midnight 16 Volume 1 series? Sadly, I have to end it with chapter 19 to 21. I'm gonna read it to you guys now. I knelt down beside her and touched her shoulder. It was warm. I couldn't be sure what Victoria might do. She was still a vampire, and still deadly and dangerous. Deadly dangerous. What kind of... Never mind. Suddenly she rolled over and stared at me. I leapt back, terrified. Her eyes held the strangest look. Victoria? I said, but she shook her head. No, my name is Vivian. And she smiled at us. My head is so sore, she groaned. What happened? We told her about Victoria and the man with the hollow head. And when she heard that, I dropped the hideous vampire brain into the canal. She fell back onto the floor, laughing. I didn't think she'd ever stop. Farliana reached out and held her hand. Vivian, it's over, she promised. It's all over. Vivian nodded, choking back her laughter. It's just, well, I just can't believe it. It's been a nightmare that's lasted all my life. Never knowing when I'd be me and when I'd be Victoria. Suddenly her face drained of color. But what about my mouth? She gasped. Have I still got fangs? She opened her mouth. I grinned. No fangs, girl. Wait. No fangs, girl. Your teeth are perfectly normal, just like everyone else's. And then Farliana sniffed the air. Vivian placed her hand on her mouth in horror. I'm sorry. I can't help it, she whispered. Oh my god. But there's nothing, Farliana grinned. No strange smell, nothing. Your breath is normal, too. And I know why, called Kiefer. He pointed to a mysterious object that he had found on the floor nearby. Fake fangs, he explained. They must have fallen out of Victoria's mouth when she died and became Vivian. So that's how she did it, Vivian said. I used to think those vampire fangs were mine, that they grew down from my gums. He stared at the hideous false gums and fangs until Farliana kicked them over the edge into the canal. Vivian, now you can be Vivian forever, she said. Victoria will never come back. And then a shadow fell over us and we screamed. Chapter 20 and Chapter 21. Okay guys, I'm not about to destroy your favorite series. If you like the series, okay, let's go. It was an old man. His back was stooped, and a strange purple mark circled his neck. His suspicious eyes glared at us in the gloom. What are you all doing here? He rasped. This is my warehouse and no one is allowed in. Who are you? Kiefer demanded. I got to my feet. I think I know. I looked the old man in the eye. You were murdered here, weren't you? Yes. he replied savagely. Wait, what does that mean? I mean, this is a word, I know. And nobody has ever found out who killed me. But I'll tell you if you want to know. Everyone looked at me. It's a famous unsolved murder my dad told me about. I explained. They found the night watchman's body here years ago, hanging from the ceiling. The old man rubbed his neck and a faraway look came over his face. That man who was here earlier, that fellow who fell into the canal, he was the one. He came in and killed me. A sudden fear jolted me. Tell me, I shuddered. Did he bite you? She must have thought he was a vampire. The hollow head thing, whatever. The old night watchman looked puzzled. Bite me? No, he was crazy. But not that crazy. He just strangled me. He just strangled me and hung me up. Then you're a vampire? Then you're not a vampire? I said. Why would I be a vampire? The old man shrugged. I was just doing my job and he burst in and killed me. I think he wanted to scare people away from this place. That way, he could have it all to himself. I smiled. Well, now you've told us your story, you can have some peace. Peace? Okay, never mind. Peace? Yes, I'd like that. And the old man offered his hand. Come on, let me show you the way out. After tonight, I won't have to stay here anymore. My spirit has seen revenge. Oh my god. Chapter 21, last chapter for you all who like the series. It's a kind of very short. Sadly, it's only like one page, so yeah. Vivian became a different girl. Now that she no longer lived in Victoria's shadow, she made lots of friends, and soon her schoolwork improved. We'd almost forgotten the way she used to be. Until one day, at lunchtime, we found her eating a strange sandwich. What's in it? Farliana asked. Vivian peeled open the bread and we saw some strange white gunk had been spread all over it. Yuck, what's that? Kiefer demanded, his nose twitching. Toothpaste, she told him. Poor Vivian. She's still so worried about her breath that she's the only girl I know who eats toothpaste sandwiches. End of the book, and bye bye guys.